I have the CEO of PragerU on the line, Marissa Streit. Marissa is one of the 5 top arguments I have for God's existence. Is that fair? And my fellow religious believer agrees with me. Marissa Streit, hello.
Hi, Dennis. It's good to be here.
You ever been introduced as an argument for God's existence?
You humble me. People, I'm glad the video can't pipe in through because I'm very red right now. So,
is it true you have news?
I have amazing news, Dennis. Are you ready?
I am.
So our education initiative, which is making videos, magazines, and turnkey lesson plans for schools, we announced a few weeks ago that we were approved in Florida. And today, it's my pleasure to announce that we are making it into Texas as well. And so we now have another state by our side. The great state of Texas is now going to introduce PragerU kids in schools.
I have the chills. I really do. So, you know what's going to be interesting to me? Will the New York Times, Washington Post, Miami Herald, Chicago papers, LA Times, NPR, CBS, CNN, will they all go on round 2 of the same attacks on PragerU?
I mean, probably. I mean, that's all they can do is these ad hominem attacks and lies on us because, truth is not on their side. I don't know if you caught the New York Times op-ed from last week, but one of the claims they make in there is how upset they are that PragerU is undoing all the supposed great work of Howard Zinn in teaching American history. So I'll take that as a compliment.
Right. Howard Zinn, for those who don't know, Howard Zinn wrote Popular History of the United States. And all of my life, I have characterized it as a proctologist's view of America. America seen through the anal cavity. It's a despicable work. He hated the country. I had him on my show. To his credit, he came on. People can actually hear this interview. Marissa, I'm just letting all of my listeners know this. And I asked him, did America ever enter a justified war? And he wouldn't answer. He just, something to the effect, it's difficult to say. He said, what about World War II? He said, I'm not even certain about that. How's that? That's the left's hero. He couldn't even say that the war against the Nazis was a moral war.
Yeah, I mean, the sad thing is that people believe this stuff. And so the attacks against us have just been vicious. And I want to use the word unfair, but that would be an understatement. It is unbelievable what we went through since we announced Florida. And I do anticipate that it's not going to get any easier with Texas. But, we're here to help save America's mind, and we're here to keep going no matter what attacks we experience. And, Dennis, I'll just share with you a little from my heart. I truly believe that this is a spiritual battle. It's been an emotional and spiritual battle over the last 2 weeks. I've seen attacks come from all directions. And I know that many of your listeners have been very supportive of us. They've been writing in, telling us to keep strong. And it's thanks to the support that we've received that we're just going to keep going. But it's a real battle. It's a real battle. And I want to also take a moment to thank the folks who are involved in the triple match, because it's thanks to the triple matchers that we're able to do what we're able to do and raise money this month to keep this big, important operation going. It's a new initiative. We have to make new types of curriculum and hire more good teachers, the teachers that are fleeing from systems that are corrupt, to come help us here at PragerU. And so,
all right, let me tell everybody,
listening.
PragerU.com, 833 PragerU, whatever you give will be tripled.